Hi guys, good morning, good evening, wherever you guys are today. For me, at the time of filming this video, it was the 20th of December. And with, 5 days till Christmas, I decided to try and be productive because I hadn't actually been as productive as I would have liked over the last couple of weeks. And essentially, I said to myself that make a to-do list. If you don't complete everything, then at least you can say you completed one or two things that day. So basically what you'll be seeing in this video is me completing at least one of the tasks I had set myself to complete for today. And I decided, you know what? Oh god, I've just lost my train of thought. I am so sorry, guys. So yeah, essentially this voiceover isn't going to be anything special. It is literally just me sitting down, rewatching this video. As you can see, I decided I'm actually going to make my bed today. I hadn't been doing that for the past couple of days, and one of my main tasks was literally just to go through this A4 notebook I had, which I've been using for the past, I think, maybe 2 years now. There's no right or rhyme to this notebook. I had started using this as just a place to take notes. I then started using it to basically plan what videos I wanted to come out on certain days, and if they moved, I could rearrange them. I had what else do I have in this? I also had TBRs in this book. I had TV lists of shows I wanted to watch on Netflix, stuff like that. And then I also started using it for just bits of story. So I had all these spare sheets of paper that I didn't know really where to put because I didn't want to keep the notebook because it was falling apart, and I thought it would be better if they were all sort of in one space. It would have been much better if all my writing trimmings were all in the exact same notebook, but at the time I just wanted to make use of this notebook because I knew that I wouldn't find any other use for it, and it will probably be one of the few other notebooks that I have unfinished lying around somewhere. So yeah. And one of the main goals I had in mind specifically for this notebook was to basically just finish gluing everything in and write out some notes that I had on loose sheets of paper and try and stick them in, even if it was by gluing or if it was by sellotape, just so then I could move the notes down or out, stuff like that. But then I am planning on maybe doing a tour of this notebook because I have actually almost finished it. I've only got a couple of pages left, and I probably will be using them for the to-do list I plan to write for the last 11 days now until the end of the new year. It's probably not all going to fit all the days, and I do know that there'll be some days I'll be missing out, such as Christmas and Boxing Day, because those days I won't have to make a to-do list because it's Christmas. Everyone gets a day out for Christmas. So as you can see, I've just finished sticking something in, and I'm just writing some notes about what the scene is, because just in case I want to look back on it and just fully understand what's actually on the page. And as you can see, I've got a little help from a little cat who continuously tries to sit on the table, which I don't mind. I don't mind it doing that, but at the time it was a little annoying because I was trying to write out like a full page and she was just sitting there. But there really isn't any issues. So yeah, some of the pages I do have are sort of like unfinished. So like there is like one page where it was meant to be a list of videos I plan to put out in July, I think, for one channel, and it is literally just unfinished because that was when I started to have sort of like I guess you could say it was sort of like I was basically down the rut. I didn't feel like filming at all or anything, which I felt upset about because it was for the second channel and I really wanted it to take off. I mean, you are seeing this on the second channel, so and such, but it wasn't just for this channel, it was also for my main channel. I was just like not running out of ideas. There is literally a whole page of ideas in this book which I will have to transfer over into my new notebook. In the beginning of the year there are a few things I'm going to have to transfer over into that new notebook. The page here is actually just a bunch of little bits that I've acquired over the years. And before any of you ask, yes, that last thing I just stuck down was a Heartstopper postcard thingy. Don't worry over the fact that I haven't actually used the back of it. I do have multiples of those, but I just wanted to stick that down in there. And then the other two things were from a purchase I made for a bunch of like bookmarks and stuff. And then the other one was a little thank you card from a Vine that I bought this year, and I wanted to keep that in place so I could look back and remember, oh yeah, I actually bought that year. Though truth be told, there is no, I think there are some pages where it's like mixed up over the years. So like there are things that I did in 2023 that might be alongside things that I did in 2022. Like I said, there's no rhyme or reason for this notebook, and I just wanted to try and fill up pages. And there are actually some page spreads that I was actually really happy with that I did, and I will probably show them to you when I decide to do a flip through of this notebook for you guys. I won't be showing all the pages because there are some bits of content that I don't want to be spoiled or shown. What I'm actually doing here is on those little bits of notes was basically a script I did for a video that I did up on my main channel, where it was basically just like a little update / talk to the video that I did, basically just giving an update on like on how I've been, why things have been like irregular, stuff like that. And yes, I do understand that the lighting in this next shot has changed, and literally you can see it's like a small dark blob of my hair and the blob of the cat in the background. But I didn't realise that the lighting had changed when I went to hit the record button again, because I can film up to 20 minutes on this camera, and I forgot to change the lighting. But that's okay. I wasn't planning on trying to be professional. I wasn't planning on just making everything perfect. I just wanted to try and finish tasks. And this is all before I've actually got to go to work, so I was trying my best to basically say, don't spend time on trying to make it look perfect. You will have time later to worry about that, and if it doesn't look perfect, then who cares? At least you can, look back and like say, okay, this is where I can learn and such and such. So yeah, this was quite a long script. My hands were hurting quite a lot, And while I was actually writing this, I was listening to the audiobook of Angelfall, because that's one of the top 10 books. It's one of the top 10 books I wanted to finish before the end of the year. I get to actually mark my Goodreads of when I started this and how far I've got. I am also still reading the Chronicles of Narnia. I'm on Prince Caspian, and this book is definitely a lot different from the movie of the Prince Caspian from Narnia. So I'm in. I haven't really got that far into it. We've only just got introduced to Caspian. I have to say I am enjoying the reread of. It's not actually a reread. It's my first time reading Narnia. Sorry. The only one that's going to be a reread is the Voyage of the Dawntrailer, because I read that back in secondary school. It was the only Narnia book I actually read. So all the others I'm like reading for the first time, and like especially with this one, I like keep thinking back to the movie and like, wow, like this is like that. This is not how they actually get to Narnia. This is like the fact that we're starting with the is it Pemsey? I can never pronounce their name. I am so sorry. But like, yeah, I was like really surprised. I'll probably give an in-depth opinion on the Chronicles of Narnia when I do finish it. I am planning on finishing it before the end of the year. I don't plan on going into 2024 with this book still on my TBR. Same with Angelfall. There are a few books that I plan to not go into 2024 with. Not because I didn't like the books, it's just I kept saying for the rest of the year that I need to read these, I put them on so many TBRs and it just never worked out. And I decided to say in December that enough was enough. These were the 10 books I wanted to finish and such, and that's what I intend to do. So we're just getting to the very last part, and this is right before the camera again shuts off because we were at the 20-minute mark for this section, and I completely forgot to press record again while I was finishing up taking these in and such. These were just notes for another story that I had that I haven't actually updated in ages. This one is a fanfiction, but again I'm not going to say much about it because I've been taking a break from fanfiction and trying to actually write something else. So yeah, we're kind of getting to the end of the video. I better wrap this up, but yeah, I was actually able to complete this task, and you're going to see me taking it off in a second. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope to see you